Another special episode of We Women to O Women, the journey with On Passive, a beautiful, beautiful platform which has been a blessing to all the women worldwide. We're trying to take it to a next step, coming together in an international level so that the boundaries and the time does not tighten us that we cannot meet each other. Be it be from any part of the world, Verona, I believe the time in your zone is 12 p.m. I believe, right? Amina and Yasmin, the time in your place is 5 p.m. And for me and Neera, it's 10:30 p.m. at night. But yes, the time doesn't matter what time we belong to, what place we belong to, what country we belong to. What matters is that we are together. And that's the vision of our Mr. One and only Mr. Ash Mufare, right? Wow, this is a wonderful platform where we would be discussing a very beautiful topic for the day. It's given by Verona Willis Brown from USA. And it's a beautiful topic to discuss for all the women worldwide. It's how to feed and maintain mental health. Since this is a beautiful topic to be discussed, and we have very special people with us, and they would, it's an open kind of a communication interaction where we'll discuss a bit of it. So the first one I would like to start with is Verona Willis, because this topic came from her. So over to you, Verona.
Well, good afternoon, good night, good evening to you beautiful, beautiful sisters out there and to the beautiful land out there of social media. We are here on another moment where we women to all women come together. And when we come together, I oftentimes say we are stronger together. We are stronger because when you are by yourself, you feel weak. But when we join force together, we are stronger. And we are going to talk today about mental health. It is a beautiful thing to see all you beautiful ladies, all of you. So for those of you who are joining in, welcome, and share. So we can educate and inspire and empower the women out there. Women, we need each other. We do need each other. From our heart and from our belly, we need each other. So let's talk about mental health. Mental health is very, very important, just like any other health. It is very important when you think about your overall health. It is important that we know strategic way of how to take care of ourselves. When we are taking care of ourselves, we start from the mind. We have to feed our mind. What is it that we are feeding our mind with? How are we feeding our mind? How often are we feeding our mind? See, what we put in our mind, it will trickle down to our physical state. It adds up to how we determine where we are going and how we are serving. What is it that we are doing every day? It contributes to how the entire day will go. How we start the day, it determines how the entire day will end. It starts in the mind. Mental health here in the US is given to us like 1 month. And that 1 month, they pay so much attention to that 1 month. But how many of you know that mental health cannot be 1 month? Mental health is every day. Every day is supposed to be mental health day. The things we put in our mind, it comes from our conversation. What we watch on social media, it determines our conversation. What we even eat, literally, it goes according to a mental state of mind. When we're talking about mental state of mind, what are we talking about? We're talking about our mind. We are talking about how we sit and we dwell on things. The amount of time that we put in on things, our consciousness, how we lift up ourselves consciously. Because subconsciously, we can do things. But when we're in a place of consciousness, it allows us to know what we are doing and what is it that we so deserve. So I am going to pause right here because we have beautiful sisters with beautiful contribution, but I'll come back. But I'm going to pause right here because the contribution of us sisters will make a whole woman, mentally and physically healthy. So let me pass over to my lovely sister over there in the UK, Sister Amina. Jump right in and add on. You're muted.
Amina, you are muted. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, sister. Thank you very much, my sister Verona, and Nera, and Reka, and Yasmin. I'm Amina Weheliye. If I do a little bit introduction, actually, our program is really very, very important because I myself work in mental health section as an advocate and as a counselor because when I came from my country, Somalia, back home, where stigma is 100% about the mental health, and I came in here to work with the BBC, I got depressed. But I survived it. So I can call myself, I am depression survivor. After that, I understood more. I research, and even go to college and learn about the mental health because I have no idea what it was about. And I did not know how important it was. When I was back home, we were thinking about and worried about other diseases, other illnesses, but not mental health. So now I'm strong mental health advocate in here. And I empower the people in so many ways, including mental health to take care of mental health. I am coaching a better mental health, especially for women. So as you say, as she said, my sister Verona, mental health is everything. And it depends about your lifestyle. There is no immunity, there's no vaccination for mental health. So that means you can get ill with mental health with any time, any day of your life. Statistically, 4 of the people, every 4 or every person of the who's living in this world can get ill or might get ill once in his or her life. Sometimes you want to know, you want to realize that you are ill. Sometimes you don't need even to go to the doctor. But once of your time, you are likely to get depressed. In UK, before the coronavirus, every 7 people, 3 people has some kind of mental ill. In Somalia, where I came from, Africa, my continent, my country, my beloved country, Somalia, the latest data has been done toward the mental health. It is saying every 4 people, one is ill. So mental health is a large, very large topic. But how you can maintain and you can get better mental health, that's what I wanted to talk about today and share with my sisters. Yeah, but now I wanted to pass my other sisters because I don't want to talk too much, and then I will just wait my turn, again. Thank you very much.
Yasim, over to you.
Hi, everybody. I'm so honored to be here with you girls. I am so passionate about women empowerment. And my name is Yasmin Kastan, mother of 4. I've been living more than 25 years in the UK. And I have experienced it and lived in a civil war when my country was the hottest under civil war from 1990 to 2000, because 2000 is when I came to UK as a refugee and immigrant woman here. I have witnessed mortar shells, killing, malnutrition children, suffering, rape, insecurity around me. And with that trauma, you name it, every horrible in a war zone. I have been in a car which has been looted, where all the guns were there. I was in a road where we have been hijacked. I was in a house where all the area has been bomb-shelled. I survived it. I was again working as a 19 years old when the civil war broke out in my country. I have never taken no for an answer. I joined with the humanitarian organizations, and I have worked from 1990 to 2000 with Action Against Hunger. And I was all over working in East Africa. I just going through all that hardships where my family has been also in a refugee camps in Kenya. And I've been left alone as a young lady in a civil war to feed my family and work. So in that case, I have a theory. And my theory was go through the day. Each day, don't put pressure on yourself. Go through the day. And also, look back that day, you have to have good deeds. Within that 12 hours, you have to look back and say, I am blessed. I have done well. I have helped thousands of people. I was a young lady, married at the age of 23. And I remember when I came back from work, in which I was the few people who had income in my country. I come to my house, people were lining up, thousands of people, without no shoes, without no food. And I have never made myself a kind of empire. I used to eat with my workers, the guardians, the cookers, and everyone. Then I start helping people. So every other day was go through the day and make good deeds. So you are blessed. And again, I came here, I lost my mom, I lost my dad. I have failed marriage of twice. I have been alone, crying. I have been hell and back. I couldn't go to see my mom back home when I have 4 children who are younger and no other family or neighbors and no one who was helping me in this country. I fell into depression when I lost my mom. Watching her there, I couldn't attend her funeral. I couldn't go to see. With 4 children, I cannot take even financial. I was not able. I can't work. I have no, in which I was working even with the United Nations. When I came here, I started cleaning toilets because I have no reference. So mental health is an issue that everybody in your life, especially women, because even the maternity depression, a lot of countries in this era of 25th century, they are not aware culturally. In a lot of Muslim communities, Asian, Africa, they even don't know the maternity depression. So women are suffering. And I'm glad I joined this power of women empowerment. And we cannot finish. But I'm glad that our CEO, Ashmo Farah, joined these forces as he showed us the way of inspiring women for his mother and wife, and also repainting our hearts for lifting up humanities and reclaiming our humanity. Thank you ever so much. And I appreciate you all.
Wow. Yeah, this is very true. Um, there are certain things which women, being women, is the kind of stress that we actually take, or the kind of the environment that we actually are. There are few things which we need to understand. First is that we have to be strong. Yeah, depression is something which is when we think or overreact on few of the things which are bothering us. And women are very soft natured. They have a very soft heart. They take things so much into themselves that the kind of thought process that we make with those situations bring the mental stress that is turned into depression. However, yes, there are certain remedies. There are certain we do have things which will help us to get the solution, because if there is a problem, the solutions are associated and attached to those problems. What I believe, listening to you all, as well as I have seen the world as well, where I have gone through this stress, which is known as, the kind of stress that I also went through was a kind of depression. I also have gone through this depression. And I am sure if I say that many of us go through this depression, especially the women, because you see the kind of things that we do, because we have a lot many things to be done at home, outside, with everyone, right? So, and especially when we are born with many different characteristics, being a daughter, being a mother, being a mother-in-law, being a daughter-in-law. I mean, every stress you go through, every situation you do go through, which is different. And when you go through so many roles, responsibilities, these things happens. But then again, yes, that should not allow us to stop the beautiful journey. We all would. And Amina, you very well said that you had the stress, and that is the reason, the depression that you came out from. And now today you are working on those solutions, right? So we will be discussing on those solutions later in the second part, because this is, at the moment, we are just letting the viewers know what women go through. So Verona, you also very well said, it is something that we need to come out of. And that's a very good topic that's been selected today. Yasmin, you also shared your story, and we all share our stories. Sharing the story and sharing your this side of yours, where you have been into depression, it helps other women to come out of the depression, to come out of that mental stress. So we need to have this topic as discussion. Few of us, we feel people will call us mad. People will call us, with different name, with a different tag, right? But we need to understand, until and unless we discuss and save one life, there might be a situation, if we do not discuss, we lose that one life, right? So open your heart, open up, and let your friends, your family know the situation. Aisha has joined us. I hope she was not well. So I do not want her to take stress. But then again, yes, we would like to hear from you as well, Aisha, if you are there with us.
Assalamu alaikum, all of you. Amina, Yasmin, Rekha ji, Neera ji, Varuna. I'm glad to be with you all. I'm sorry I'm not turning on my camera because I'm not feeling well. I had fever the whole day, so I was not even sure that I would show up today. But I just got a little better, so I thought that I should add to this session, and I really am glad to be here. It's a very, very broad topic about mental health, which we are all discussing here. Well, I think mental health is very much necessary more than anything else, because this keeps you, I think this keeps you moving forward. This is what we need, and at the time which we are living in, I think it is uh, gaining more importance. So the things that we enjoy, we should enjoy in our life, and our environment, and the people, the the interaction with with the people around us. These are very important, uh, which keeps our mental health strong. Being creative, trying new things, these things help us better to cope with difficult times and in our personal and professional lives. So I think when we're talking about mental health, there is a lot of activities which we have to do to manage it, and to keep us all running, as I can, if I mean what I think you know what I mean to say, that sorry, these things are really necessary. So I'm sorry I missed some part, not much, but I think I missed whatever Yasmin was saying. Um, and but I just want you all to know that I'm really looking forward to this whole session, because I'll many people will gain a lot of tips from here, and inshallah, we'll try to make it a success. That's all I can say. So please, aap Rekha ji,
Thank you so
please
much.
continue.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank you for joining us. In spite of, she's not well, and she has fever. She joined us just to let
No, it's my
everyone, the
pleasure.
women empower. Yeah, this is called We Are
Yes.
Equal and We Are Together. I would really
Yes.
like to hear from Neera. Neera, आप दर्शकों को बताओ जो अभी हम लोग बोल रहे हैं, ताकि many of the viewers can, understand what the topic is.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. जितने हमारे साथ आज यूके से हमारे बीच में दो ब्यूटीफुल लेडीज अमीना एंड यास्मिन जी हैं, और वेरोना जी यूएसए से, और यस हमारे बीच में यहाँ पे रेखा माकन और नीरा अंग्राल तो इंडिया से है ही, हमारे साथ आयशा असीम जी पाकिस्तान से भी हमारे साथ हैं। तो आज का जो मेन टॉपिक है हमारा जो मेंटल हेल्थ, यस वुमेन्स का अगर हम ये टॉपिक है वी वीमेन टू ओ वुमेन, तो आज यहाँ पे जो आज इतना इम्पोर्टेंट एक टॉपिक चल रहा है वो है मेंटल हेल्थ। तो मेंटल हेल्थ अगर देखा जाए तो यहाँ पे सभी ने अपने जो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू रखे हैं कि हर कोई, खास करके हम वुमेन्स की आज बात कर रहे हैं, तो कोई ना कोई वुमेन जो है अपनी लाइफ में किसी ना किसी रीजन से जो है ना कहीं ग्रसित हैं, कहीं पीड़ित हैं मेंटल हेल्थ को लेकर के, कहीं डिप्रेशन की शिकार है। सो कहीं ना कहीं किसी की जिंदगी में कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा घटित हो रहा है जिसकी वजह से हमें विमेन्स की कहीं ना कहीं एम्पावरिंग की जरूरत है, उनको कहीं ना कहीं किसी को उस डिप्रेशन से बाहर निकालने की जरूरत है। तो हमारे बीच में दो जन जो अभी अमीना जी एंड यास्मिन जी, उन दोनों ने अपने बारे में बताया कि वो दोनों जो हैं अपने लाइफ में कुछ इस तरह से झेल चुकी हैं जिसकी वजह से वो डिप्रेशन के शिकार बनी थी। लेकिन आज देख लीजिए वो उल्टा अमीना जी जो यूके से हैं वो बता रही हैं कि आज वो ना इतना ही नहीं कि उस जो लाइफ वो जी चुकी है, जिस ऐसी सिचुएशन में वो घिर चुकी थी जहां से शायद बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो अपनी जिंदगी को मतलब हार मान लेते हैं जो अपनी जिंदगी से, लेकिन उन्होंने क्या किया, वहां से उस जिंदगी को इस तरह से उबारा, कुछ उल्टा कुछ लोगों की वो अब काउंसलिंग करती हैं एज ए मतलब 11 ईयर से कम वो बहुत अच्छी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ काम कर रही हैं, एज ए एडवोकेट वो काउंसलिंग भी करती हैं, बीबीसी के साथ वो काम कर रही हैं, 11 साल हो गया उनके साथ काम करते। सोचिए कि ये क्या था, ये डेडिकेशन है। उन्होंने अपने आप को एक इतनी पावर दी है कि उस मेंटल हेल्थ जो उनकी कहीं प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो चुकी थी, उन्होंने अपनी उस सिचुएशन से अपने आप को बाहर निकाल के जो उन्होंने खुद फील किया था वही चीज उन्होंने दूसरों के लिए जो है हेल्प के तौर पे उन्होंने आगे लाई। और सेम यास्मीन जी ने भी बताया कि कहीं ना कहीं उनकी जिंदगी में भी कुछ ऐसा आया जिसकी वजह से उनकी जिंदगी में भी कुछ ऐसा ही चल रहा था। लेकिन आज देख लीजिए हमारे बीच में, वैसे तो मैं अपनी पर्सनल बात करूंगी कि मुझे नहीं लगता है कि आज की डेट में कोई भी वुमेन ऐसी है जिसके साथ कुछ ऐसा ना बीता हो। कुछ ना कुछ किसी ना किसी के साथ लगा ही रहता है। तो लेकिन क्या है ना कि ये जो प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन कैसी भी है, वहां पे हमने उसी में स्टक होके नहीं रहना है, वहां से अपने आप को उभारना है। जैसे यास्मीन जी ने बताया कि यस, कोरोना के टाइम पे जैसे सिचुएशन ऐसी थी, बहुत सारे लोगों की जिंदगी जो है ना उसके साथ तो बहुत नेगेटिविटी के साथ भर गई, लेकिन उन्होंने वहां से अपने आप को बाहर निकाला। ना कि बाहर निकाल के उन्होंने भी ऐसा देखा कि बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे थे जिनके पास खाना भी नहीं था, जिनके पास रहने की जगह नहीं थी, लेकिन उन्होंने उनकी तरफ देख के बहुत कुछ जो है अंदर एक जज्बा उनके है कि वो बहुत सारे लोगों की किसी न किसी रूप में उनकी हेल्प करती आई है, कर रही है और आगे करना चाहती हैं। यही है हमारे ऐश मुफारे सर, जिन्होंने हम सबके जिंदगी में एक ये जज्बा भरने की कोशिश की है कि हम किसी के कैसे काम आ सकते हैं। यस, मेंटल हेल्थ जो है अगर देखा जाए तो एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है, लेकिन अगर हम उसके जिसको कहते हैं ना डेडिकेशन से और एक अपनी पावर अगर एक ले कि यस अपने आप को एक स्ट्रॉन्ग वुमेन की तरफ से अगर आप आगे आती हैं तो यस हम हर चीज को पिछाड़ सकते हैं, हम आगे विन कर सकते हैं, हम सक्सेस पा सकते हैं। तो ओवरऑल अगर निचोड़ देखा जाए तो इन सब चीजों से यही निकलता है। फिर आयशा मैम ने भी आकर के इन्हीं चीजों पे जो मेंटल स्ट्रेस के लिए जो उन्होंने भी यही बात की कि यस कहीं कॉन्शियसली या अनकॉन्शियसली कभी हम ऐसा सीड अपने माइंड में फीड कर देते हैं तो वो फीड नहीं होने देना है। और अगर कहीं फीड हो चुका है तो यस उसको वहां से डिस्ट्रॉय करना है। वो मेंटल नेगेटिविटी जो है उस ऑरा को बिल्कुल खत्म करना है, पॉजिटिव लोगों के साथ रहना है, पॉजिटिव मेंटल एटीट्यूड होगा तो यस वी कैन बी सक्सीड इन एवरीवेयर। कहीं पे भी हम अगर जीतना चाहते हैं तो पहले सबसे पहले अपनी मेंटल जो हेल्थ है उसको स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाना होगा। ये मेन निचोड़ इस चीज का निकल रहा है। सो ऑल टुगेदर हम सारे अगर मिल जाए, सारी वी वुमेन टू ऑल जो ओ वुमेन, तो यस अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड सारी वुमेन जो हैं वो चीज बन सकती हैं, वो चीज कर सकती हैं जो हमारे मिस्टर ऐश मुफारे सर चाहते हैं। ओवर टू रेखा मैम, थैंक यू।
Well said. Very well said, everyone. Yes, this is a topic not to be hidden. This is a topic to be discussed, taken out of the seed. I mean, taken out of which we have sown, right? So we can remove it. The weeds needs to be removed, right? So the best way is to discuss and get the solution. So Verona, since you selected this topic, I want you to go towards the solution because yes, this is a problem. And when there are problems, the solutions are always with them, right? So we will find out few solutions where our beautiful women can come out of that state, which is called mental distraction, whatever you may give the name to, right? So yes, over to you.
Yes, and that's absolutely right. And beautifully said by each and every one of you. Beautifully said. The thing is, let's talk about mental health a little bit. Let's talk about the word depression. Depression, as there's a stigma with this word. We hear depression and it becomes so scary to us. It's a dark place that we fall into. It's a very dark place. And once we hear that big word, depression, you go down. You go into the darkness. But let me tell you something about depression. Depression is where you sit and you suppress whatever is happening to you. It's where you convince yourself that you are alone. It's where you convince yourself that nobody else is going through what you are going through. Depression is where you sit there and you say, I can't rise up. It's the self-talk that we give ourselves. It is a self-talk that we convince ourselves. Self-talk is very important. The more we talk positive, is the more positive we will get. You see, many know me as published author and inspirational speaker and blogger and show host, youth mentor, podcaster. But what many don't know about me is that I was that single mother. I was that single mother who held her baby on her hip every single day. I was that single mother who ate from the little plate, not having enough food. I was that single mother who sat in a room with her parents living in shame, knowing I had my daughter out of wedlock. I was that single mother who fell in depression, not having enough to provide for my child. I was that single mother who convinced myself I was alone. That is where we put ourselves and we convince ourselves that we are alone. But let me inform you, I look at my daughter many nights. And as I look at her many nights, knowing I didn't have enough for her, I promise her that one day we will rise above all of that. One day we will become more than the situation. One day she will grow up to eat from her own plate. We must come to realization that the opinion of others is not what will define us. It's our opinion of ourselves that will allow us to rise up to become strong mothers and strong women. It's a mental state of mind. It is the mindset, it's what you set your mind on that will allow us to rise. I could have sat there into my state of depression, but I knew somewhere that there was better. There's always better. But we must convince ourselves of such. I had to convince myself that I have to be a better mother. I have to be a better woman. There were more people waiting for me. There are more places I needed to be. So I had to convince myself of how to achieve all those things I just listed. I had potential, and each and every one of us here. And for those of you who are watching and listening, and those who are watching and live, and those who will watch the replay, you have potential. And the moment we expand our potential, and the moment we expand our gifts and our talents, and we create, and we enjoy what we are creating. You see, we are co-creators of the Creator. And every moment that we get is for us to create something. And I had to create a space inside of my heart to know that I have potential. I had to create a space in my heart that I have love. I have to create a space in my heart that I can expand out of depression. Depression is real. And I believe it's Sister Amina that says there's no vaccination for that. There's no vaccination, but there's a solution. There's always a solution to something. And the solution, the first solution I would like to leave with you is that you are not alone. The first solution is that you must accept what is happening to you and detour your energy. When we detour our energy from the current situation, it causes us to expand and grow just a little bit more. We have to come to a place of growth. We have to come to a place of expansion and maturity. Depression can affect anyone. Depression is not prejudice. Depression does not discriminate where you're from, what language you speak, the color of your skin. Depression is just as real as anything. And when we convince ourselves, my sisters, and for those who are watching, men, little boys, little girls, when we convince ourselves that we are not alone, we can rise up. Be careful of what you feed your mind with. Be careful of how you set your mind to absorb the things that does not benefit you. The word mindset is the very thing that you set your mind on. I like to flip things because I like to detour my energy at all times. So the word mindset, we hear our Ash Mafari says this all the time, mindset. Mindset. And mindset is literally saying, what is it that you are setting your mind on that will develop? So I ask you, each and every one of you, whether you are on the panel or you're listening, just detour your energy just a little bit and set your mind on the very thing that you hope to achieve. Because hope will help you develop patience to achieve just that. We women will become all women. O can stand for overcomer. And overcomer is what we will be. I usually say myself as a survivor, but now we are overcomers. We are pioneers. We are brand ambassadors. And together, we are stronger. Together, we can make it. Over to you, Sister Amina.
Thank you very much, Sister Verona. That was really, really very powerful, you and the other sisters. Me, when I had, that depression, as I said before, there's no, immunity. There's no vaccination. If you have a money, if you have a job, if you don't have, when it wants to happen, it will happen. I had a job. I had a kids. I had a roof over my head. I had a food over my table. Then I got depressed. Okay. I had a good job. I was working with the BBC. The people will listen to me every single day on my beautiful voice. They were commenting, they were sending letters, emails. We like Amina, but I was burning inside. I was crying between the programs. It was a radio. No one can see my face. I was presenting the most ever beautiful and powerful programs of the BBC World Service Somali section. And then I got ill. My illness has been caused by domestic violence and bullying at work. Not lack of food, not lack of job, not lack of kids, not anything else. Mental health, I believe, is my human rights. I was a mother. I had no one in this country. I came from far, far away. I came from continent, the African continent. I came from Somalia. I know no one in United Kingdom. I had to go to work every single day. Sometimes I was pregnant. Sometimes I was breastfeeding. I was a breadwinner on my family. I got ill. I was on medication. I seek help and everything. Allah is help. My Allah is help. My Almighty Allah is help. My God's help. I got out in that hole for myself. You need solution, as Sister Verona said. You know what the solution? The first solution is you have to accept your illness. How do you know that you are ill? Because your behavior is going to change. If you was happy person, you will be sad. If you are normal, you will be fearful. If you like to go out to see your friends, to have a social life, you will be isolated and you are home. When you realize that your behavior is changing, you should accept it. The second solution, you should seek help. In my Somali community here, I seek help from them, but everyone, he or she was advising me, don't go to the doctors. Don't go to the doctors because they will call the social service and social service is going to snatch your kids. I was so afraid. But then I decided to seek help. I decided to seek help. I was ill. And then I decided to seek help, to go to the doctors, to ask help from the social services. Everybody is caring from the social service. I called them because I need help. I was working here. I was taxpayer. Still I am. I have rights. So mental health is my human rights. Our brother CEO Ash Mufarah, did he know that he is empowering lot of women? I don't know our numbers here in Ombasif. Did he aware? I didn't get a chance to talk to him or to connect to him, directly, but I wanted to send him a message here, and I hope he's going to listen. Hey, brother Ash, Salam alaikum. You empowering women. One of the cause of mental illness is a lack of financial stability. You are creating us to have a financial stability. Not only us, but even our families, our kids. You are empowering us. You are empowering women. You are changing us from we women to unpassive women. You are fighting for our human rights because mental health is our human rights. You are creating us a financial stability, inshallah, for one day. You are making us to have, you know, from nothing. We didn't pay anything, did we? We didn't pay anything. Yeah. And you are creating us a company with full solution. So if you don't know that, or you realize now, you have to realize now. You have to know that, because I'm telling you, you are empowering us. You are giving us a way out for our financial difficulties, even our mental illnesses, if we have any. So you are our rock. Ash Mufarah, you are empowering us. You are one of us. We are counting you. In the back days, that dark days, when I was in dark days, sometimes I did not sure that I'm going to live. I did not sure that I'm going to survive. Even once I tried to kill myself. I don't want you to be shocked. But I have been in the edge of the River Thames in London, and I wanted to throw with 8 months pregnant. But I was so heavy and so big, so I could not jump from the bridge. And I survived that. So many Muslim communities, they believe if you are Muslim, you don't kill yourself. Yes, you kill. I was a Muslim. I was praying. I prayed Asr prayer, and I wanted to kill myself. Please don't listen. If you got illness, don't listen. There is stigma around you. We women, please don't listen any stigma around you. Just seek help. Accept your illness, seek help, and don't listen the stigma around you. And you will be just fine, like I did. In Ombasif, I believe Ombasif has a big future. Not only us, but even our families. Me, I am one of the 700 Somali community, because I came from Somalia. No matter, where I live or what I do, I'm always Somali. My people, they are part of Ombasif, but a little fraction, because we are just 700 people. I am sure we are going to change. We are going to make a change. And that's why I wanted to do something about the mental health. I wanted to build clinics, hospitals, and something, back home in my country. I wanted to build a mental health hospital. I will tell my brother Ash Mufarah, that's my dream. With the help of Ombasif, with the help of you. That's what I wanted to do. And I will do one day, inshallah. So girls, my sisters, all around you, anyone who is listening to me, mental health, the worst, the more dangerous illness is in this world. Mental health is just like a physical health. It's just like physical health. You got a headache, you take paracetamol, you will be fine. You got another illness, you will get a medication. Mental health can be cured. It has a medication. Thanks God for that. And Ombasif is a part of that revolution to make a change toward the mental health. So I want to say thank you again, because I'm not sure if I can get another turn. I want you to thank you again, Sister Reka, Sister Ayesha, Sister Verona, Sister Nera, to have me this opportunity on your beautiful program. And I will say again, over again, mental health is our human rights. We women to Ombasif women. Thank you very much. It's to you, Sister Yasmin.
It was, thank you, Amin and Veronica. It was really a moving day for me, just to listen the real stories of our sisters. And I just would like to say, in life, it's a bumping road. Even the rich, or if you are poor, it doesn't matter that you have a smooth life. As a human being, we don't get enough. If you have everything, you are missing something. So the only way I managed through my hardships, like I came from a UN professional, high-flying woman in my country who were just traveling from regions in a UN flight jets to come to UK with children without no husband and family. Start cleaning jobs. I lost my mother, my father. I couldn't do anything. I was not fit financially, no way out. The way I manage it, and I usually manage, and how I survive it, is usually you have to look back. Those who are misfortunate, and I have raised it that way, my children. You have to have accountability in this, on this earth. You have to have your why factor. If you are a mother, if you are a single person, you always you have to have a why factor. Why am I living? Why do I have to continue living? There's a reason to fight for this life. Failure is not an option. That's what always Ashma Farah starts with. So don't let yourself down. You can always just every problem of setbacks in life that cause mental illness is the way of the mindset that Sister Veronica said. If you say, why I'm going through this, you know, nobody was born to live from poverty and suffering from start and to the end. It's just a matter of dark cloud. Either it takes 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. You will just go to that river of darkness to the other side. You will make it. So you have to accept it. It's not your day. If today I'm suffering, there's another person who is just having nice days and have good fortunes. If I'm having good fortune, there's someone else who is just suffering on the other side of the world. So when something happens, you have to accept it. We say in our religion, Iman, like I don't know, have a faith. Like you have to have a faith. It's not about you. It's not about for the rest of your life. You were not born to suffer. This problem, if it's a setback, it will go away. So always when you are there, just look back. Those people who are on a wheelchair, there are mothers who have got sick children. There are poor people around the world. There are children who lost their both parents. And today I just had a problem with my marriage, my husband, and I couldn't get along. So I will fall into depression. No, you can't. There are more problems around you in this world. So have kind of faith and gratitude. Whenever you have a problem, look back. Have a gratitude. At least you are better than many people who have got problems. And move on. Have your own why factor. Eat health. Love yourself. And keep moving. Now you see we are the new 50s and new 60s. Are the new 30s. We are proud. We go to the gym. We love ourselves. I'm just, trying to be happy as a 25 years old now. Age is a number. So if you are, watching me back from home, either India, Pakistan, or Africa, we have traveled through many continents without no neighbors, without no families. We lost our loved ones. To raise my family, I lost my family. My mother, my dear mother and father. It was the horrible days in my life. So always, wherever you are, it's little dark cloud. You will just make it to the other side of the river. Always have a gratitude, appreciate, say Alhamdulillah, thank God, and always look back those who are suffering more than you. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I really love the way you all, made the it's really, I am so much impressed. The reason is that we brought this beautiful topic for the day today, Virona. Thank you for this topic of the day. And then, yes, there are situations, there are hurdles in everybody's life, but don't make those hurdles, those situations make you stuck somewhere in the life where you feel this is the end. We women are very special. We women are very beautiful. And let's just cherish this beautiful life. Let's cherish the whatever we have got in life. No matter we are today in pain, but tomorrow will be a new sunshine, a new morning, right? And yes, at times when you feel you are all alone, there are certain things which can be done. I love listening to music. Music is one of the therapies which can bring you out of depression, out of stress. It is, if you are sad, listen to sad music. If you are happy, listen to happy music, but listen to something, write something, you can read, there are n number of things, but the first thing is accept that there is a problem with you. Discuss, because until unless if you do not feel that you are somewhere stuck, you would not let others know about it. And there the problem starts. There the problem starts, that you will always feel that you are lonely. In spite, you would be with the world, but you will feel yourself being alone. Even if you are in the party, as Amina said, that she was working, she was in one of the best places a woman wish and dream to work of. She had so many messages, good messages, Amina, you are the best and all. But in spite of those, she felt ill. She felt she was all alone, right? So when you start feeling that there is something going on with you, speak out your heart. And yes, if there are problems, there are always solutions. Do not look into problems, because whatever you're giving to the universe, you would get it back. Think about solutions, because if you just take one step, the universe will find the way for you. Where there is a will, there is a way. Find your way yourself. But yes, before you find the way, you need to make sure that you realize you need help. You realize and you take help, you seek help. Because until unless you speak out, Mr. Ash Mufare also, 4.5 years back, when he decided that he's going to do something of this sort, where he only thought of humanity apart from anything, right? We all followed one by one. Today we are 14 plus lakh people with him. That vision was only and only his vision, right? So until unless you know yourself, nobody will know you. Nobody will find solutions for you until you understand that you are in problem, right? So yes, I really loved the way we are trying to let the people, the beautiful women, every woman is special. And this is, I mean, today's topic is really wonderful. We will, all the viewers and all the brand ambassadors, we women to women, we will keep bringing the best topics for you, so that you can just try to listen to everyone and come out of those hidden doors which you have closed for yourself, so that you can open it and feel the sunshine, the air outside. It's really beautiful. The nature is beautiful. We'll together enjoy together. Moving on to Aisha, if you would like to add something to it, please. I don't think she would be able to, but yes, I believe, Verona, should we have the second part together next Saturday? What do you say, Amina and Yasmin?
A second point is excellent.
Want that I also agreed because so many women are suffering from this basically mental health, but still I am thinking you people are saying exactly so many people are not accepting basically they are suffering from basically that is especially we are thinking yes it should be continue in another Saturday. Yes.
Okay, Neera, over to you. You are left with the special thought of yours.
जी अभी जो मैं तीनों का एक साथ ये सार बताना चाहूंगी कि यस जितनी भी वुमेन्स हैं जो आज मेन टॉपिक निकल के आया मेंटल हेल्थ यस इसके लिए सबका जो अपना अपना जो थॉट प्रोसेस जो उन्होंने व्यूज दिए हैं कि यस सबसे पहले तो ये देखना पड़ेगा अगर कोई किसी ऐसी सिचुएशन में है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कि आपको ये चीज का एक्सेप्ट करना होगा आपको ये समझना होगा कि आपके साथ ये प्रॉब्लम चल रही है क्योंकि अगर आप भीड़ में भी अपने आप को अकेले पा रहे हो आप खुशियों में भी अपने आप को उदास पा रहे हो तो इट मीन समथिंग इज रॉन्ग विद यू कुछ तो आपके साथ गलत चल रहा है तो अपने आप को पहचानो किसी के साथ बात कीजिए यू कंसल्ट विद अ डॉक्टर और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि यस एक ह्यूमन बीइंग खास करके वुमेन्स ह्यूमन राइट है ये आपको जिंदा दिली से जिंदगी जीने का तो आपको अपने आप को अपने हार्ट को अपनी सोच को आपको ब्रॉड बनाना पड़ेगा आपको अपनी थॉट प्रोसेस को एक्सपैंड करने पड़ेगा आपको रिलेशन बिल्ड करने होंगे आपको रिलेशन में अपनी बात को जो है वो रखना होगा तभी तो आपको किसी चीज का हल मिलेगा यस वेरोना मैम ने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि जो मेंटल हेल्थ के साथ जो मेंटल इश्यूज हैं इसके लिए कोई वैक्सीनेशन नहीं बनी है यस अगर कहीं पे है अगर इस अपनी किसी इस सिचुएशन से अगर आपको बाहर निकलना है तो पहले आपको अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करना होगा किसी से बात करनी होगी और अपनी सिचुएशन से निकलने के लिए आपको एक फर्स्ट स्टेप जरूर लेना होगा यस मैं अभी हम लोग बात सुनते सुनते भावुक भी हो गए थे कि यस अगर कोई अपनी जिंदगी खत्म करने के उस पे भी हो और वो भी आज हमारे बीच में है it means lot because कि अपने आप को वो सिर्फ एक क्षण भर का टाइम होता है एक बाल के जितना एक लेवल होता है एक धागे जितना उसमें फर्क रहता है कि आपका स्टेप आगे जाता है या आप पीछे जाते हो यस अगर सब कुछ होते हुए भी आप अपने आप को कुछ ऐसा समझो हम बहुत खुशकिस्मत हैं अगर हम आगे की तरफ देखें कि यस इन्होंने कहा अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ये सोचें कि हमारे पास क्या है वो सोचे ना कि हमारे पास क्या नहीं है वो चीज ना सोचें क्योंकि जब हम अपनी तुलना करने शुरू हो जाते हैं जब हम अपनी सिचुएशन को अपने ऊपर हावी होने देते हैं तभी जाकर के हमारी इस तरह की सिचुएशन होती है जैसे हमारी जो अमीना मैम ने एक चीज कही कि ऐश मुफारे सर से मेरी कभी रूबरू बात नहीं हुई है फेस टू फेस मैंने कभी उनका मैं मैसेज कोई पास ऑन नहीं किया है लेकिन आज उन्होंने जो अपना मैसेज पास ऑन करने के लिए कहा है कि ऐश मुफारे सर ने हमें जो जीने का ये जो नया हक दिया है ये जो हमें जीने की एक तमन्ना दी है ये जीने की जो चाह देके हमें उसके लिए सपोर्ट किया है ये बहुत बड़ी बात है तो यस अगर कहीं पे भी मेरी भी बात ऐश मुफारे सर तक पहुंचती है तो यस ऐश मुफारे सर ने हमें पूरे वर्ल्ड वाइड पूरी ऑन पैसिवियन फैमिली को जीने का हक दिया है और हमें आगे बढ़ने का ये जो मौका दिया है कि यस मेंटल हेल्थ बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजों से पनपती है ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजों में हम लोग उलझ जाते हैं ड्यू टू फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम यस जब हमारी फाइनेंशियल जो कहते हैं ना फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम से जब हम बाहर आ जाते हैं तो बहुत सारी चीजों की सॉर्ट आउट हो जाता है यस डेफिनेटली एक ऐसा जहां बनने जा रहा है एक सपनों का जो हमारा दायरा था, जो कहीं स्टक हो गया था, ये कह लो कि हमारे बहुत सारे सपने जो टूट चुके थे, वो सपने जो हमारे कहीं दब चुके थे, वो जो हम खुशियां, जो बहुत कुछ होते हुए भी हम अपनी खुशी को महसूस नहीं कर सकते थे, यस आज हम उस सिचुएशन में पहुंच चुके हैं कि एक एक इंसान जो है फूलों की तरह खुश होने वाला है, कलरफुल जिंदगी होने वाली है। थैंक यू आप सब जो है आकर के हमारे व्यूअर्स को आपने इतनी अच्छी अच्छी बातें जो है अपने जो आपकी लाइफ में जो बीता है उसके बिहाफ पे, या जो दुनिया की किसी न किसी से जो जुड़ी हुई बात को आपने हमारे बीच में दर्शकों के सामने रखा, आपको बहुत बहुत थैंक यू कहते हैं हम, क्योंकि रियली हम भी अपने आप को बहुत स्ट्रांग फील कर रहे हैं आपसे जो पॉजिटिव वाइब्स आई हैं। यस अपने आप को नेगेटिविटी में कभी भी जो है वो नीचे हावी नहीं होने देना है, अपने ऊपर पॉजिटिविटी से उस चीज को अपने ऊपर स्ट्रांग बनाओ, अपने आप को बाहर निकालो, खुशियों को जियो और ये रेनबो ऑफ लाइफ जो है ना उसको पूरी तरह से एंजॉय करो। ये हमारा आज की जो एपिसोड का मेन जो है निचोड़ है। ओवर टू रेखा मैम।
Beautifully said. Life is rainbow, 7 colors. One of the colors may be a sorrow, but maybe the other colors are beautiful for you. Just be positive, because negativity brings more of, it adds more of the depression, or you may call it anything inside you. So let's not fill ourselves with any kind of negativity. Be positive. And today I really, Amina, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful journey. I would call it beautiful because today you're sitting here and you really are beautiful. Yasmin, thank you so much for sharing your story as well. To We Women, to O Women, Varuna, thank you as well. We all have gone through, Aisha, yes, you are also there with us. All the women, we are moving on to O Women. Yes, there are bad days, there are good days, but we all have gone through depression once or the other. Accept it. Let's accept it. If we have not, let's help others, those who may be in your neighbors or anywhere, because today we stand as brand ambassadors and we need to take this responsibility. Being the brand ambassador of On Passive, being working for humanity, this is one of the major things and challenges where the women are going through, be it be financial, be it be it doesn't matter if you are, there is some financial problem. It doesn't matter where you are very rich. This can happen to anyone. This can happen to anyone, and let's be brave enough to accept it. Let's be brave. First thing, you need to be brave. If you keep hiding, that people would think you are mad. People will think you are out of your brain and whatever. Let them say what they want to, because people, you cannot stop anybody saying what they want to, but this is your life. This is one and only life that you have got. Live it to the fullest. Enjoy it to the fullest. Understand your situation, understand your problem. We will be bringing back the part 2 of this beautiful session with some more people, some more new faces as well. Next week, we would still have Amina and Yasmin with us. We may have few more of your friends, right? So that we, all the women, can bring up the problems and the solutions, because we are leading towards being a woman. So charity begins at home, right? The charity begins at home. So we women of this On Passive brand ambassadors, let's be together. Let's get united, be it be from any part of the world, because we need to search out to the solution, start from home, beginning from home. So this is the home. Where will we start from? We women, reaching out to all women. That's the right that which Mr. Ash Mufare has given us. Thank you so much, Mr. Ash Mufare, for bringing this beautiful concept, the business that you have with heart and soul that we beautiful women are sitting together and discussing on such, I would call it the dangerous, one of the dangerous topic, which we always avoid speaking on, the women especially, right? But this is our right. Well said, Amina. It is our right to have mental health. We need to be healthy, wealthy. If we are healthy, we will be able to earn a lot of wealth. But if we are, even if we have a lot of wealth, but we are not healthy, what are we going to do with that wealth? Right? So if we are healthy, we will be able to earn a lot of wealth. So let's join together to be healthy and make the world a beautiful place to live in. Yes, that's what we need today. Thank you so much. Before we end the session as if for today, I would like everyone to say 2 words or 2 sentences so that we can have a beautiful closing for the day today. Meeting next Saturday with a promise that we will bring a few more new faces and a beautiful topic to discuss again. Thank you. Over to you, Verona, starting from you.
Wow. Wow. Sister Reka, Sister Nera, Sister Yasmin, Sister Amina, Sister Aisha. We all have stories. Every last one of us have a story. And where we fail sometimes is by not telling our stories. The power lies within us when we tell our story. Our story can be a solution for another woman. Our story can be a solution for a little girl, a little boy, a man. We as women are life bearers. We breathe life, whether naturally or by what we speak. We as women have the power to bring forth CEOs. We have the strength to bring forth presidents, prime ministers, great world leaders. We are strong. We are strong women. We are strong. It is that strength that we are sitting here because somebody gave birth. It is that strength that somebody gave birth to Ashma Farid that opened up the door to his vision, that's caused us in place in this platform. We are stronger, not as individuals, but together. We are stronger. When we come together and share our story, we ignite something inside of us. We create a galaxy of extraordinary people. We are just ordinary people living extraordinary purposes because we were all created with greatness inside of us. So I'm going to leave just 3 acronyms because together we created this. And the acronyms are A, accept that there's a problem. S, seek help. K, know that you are not alone. Ask is the word. When we ask for help, it is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. Sisters, ask for help. Help is always there. That is the main solution. Thank you so much for being here, for showing up not for yourself, but showing up for your family, showing up for your community, showing up for generations to come. As we feed our mind, we will try to maintain what we feed our mind. And what we are going to feed our mind is positivity. What we feed our mind is what we will see grow. We will feed our mind by detouring our energy and create as we go along. Each moment should be defined as a creative moment. Sisters, keep on creating. Thank you. Over to you, Amina.
All right. Okay. We are coming to the end of the program. And the last words I wanted to say is, mental health, as we say, the whole program is really important. Don't feel less. Don't ever feel less. You are worth billions and more than billions. You just got ill. Getting ill is normal. We have to support each other, as Sister Verona said. Without support, it's hard to survive. I got support my doctor. I got support my psychologist. I got support my mental, health counselor. Without that support, I would not survive. Now I'm supporting and empowering the other women. My latest case was yesterday. Believe me. I always help them. Some have a language barrier. If you have a language barrier, just to get someone who help you. And I wanted to tell you one thing. If somebody else is ill, your friends, your family, your kids, your husband, your wife, something, the first person who will know the symptoms or the signs is you. So take care to each other. And I hope, as a brand ambassador, as an ambassador, as an all woman, I have a request. If ambassador is going to listen, our leaders, our Ash Mufarah, our CEO, as we are a big company with so many people, I requested that we are going to have a mental health section department so we can support those who have a knowledge about the mental health like me. We can support to each other. Never mind what language our brother or our sister in need speak. We will always understand. Yeah? That is just a request. If you can do. The other thing, I'm telling you openly, I have a mental health knowledge and how to help people who are suffering mental health. Whether you are a woman, whether you are a man, as far as you are on Pacifian, you can contact me. I am in everywhere. I am with these sisters. I am with the, our other community, Singaporean. I'm with the Somali. You can find me. My name is Amina Waheli. That Waheli is unique, I think. Anyway, it's a Somali name. It means companion. Amina is Arabic name, yeah? But the Waheli, it means Waheliya. It means companion. So I will be your companion. I will always help you. So contact me. I have a lot of experience about this side. And be happy. Be happy. Don't forget that's 3 drills. You have to accept. You have to seek help. Don't listen to the stigma around you. And you will be just fine. Like us. Like me. You are not alone. As Sister Rona said, we are not alone. Yeah, if you are a single mom, if you are a young mom, as I have been, if you had breastfeeding a kid, your child, if you are pregnant, I have been there before, and I survived. And I built my own business from scratch. And now I am in a better place. And I am more better place when I got, ambassador. And I'm very proud to be brand ambassador. And being brand ambassador, it's not just to get rich, to get nice things for you. It's not like that. We are ambassador for so many situations on us, including mental health. And remember that mental health is your human right. It's my human rights. And thank you, Sister Reka. And if you are having me again, I'm all yours. Your next coming programs, I'm all yours with more and more information, any topics you pick up. Sister Verona, I'm really very happy to see you. Very, very happy. Sister Nera, I'm happy to see you. Sister Ayesha, get well soon. Yeah, we are all having, under weather. Yeah. And inshallah, we will come back together. And Sister Reka, thank you very much again. And I'm happy all to see you. I'm proud to be, brand ambassador. And I'm thanking our Hashim Farah, our CEO, our brother, and I hope he will get my message. And thank you for everybody who's on Basivian. We are on Basif. We are all women. Thank you very much. To you, Sister Yasmin.
Hello. What's a fantastic day. We are fired up. At least we are full house. And as a old woman, we can already feel that we can bring change into this world. Thanks to Hashim Farah of giving us the best gift of family and friends around the globe, like you guys. I will just leave a few points as a conclusion. And I will, I sometimes wonder, when we were growing up very long time ago, there was grandmoms, there was neighborhood women, there was less resources, there was less technology, there was more development in the world. And if I go back, I think that kind of women, like our grandmoms and the neighborhood, were more aware about what was going on around them. As a sisters, as neighbors. They were like not more educated even, like us, but they could just pinpoint what was going on, who needs help. And they were a good woman. Even the neighborhood I was growing up was totally unique. And my grandma, sometimes I think she was more educated and more stronger than the woman in this era. So what I'm saying is, in these years, we call about women empowerment. Women are the backbone of this on earth, of doing everything behind each man. Politicians, you name it. At least we cook even for them, for their events, if you don't contribute. But we don't believe ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves, and we don't support each other. Like you have got cousins around you, you have got sisters, you have got mother and brothers around you. And if you are suffering like some kind of sickness, emotionally or mentally, you will never know somebody who will just pick you up, who will understand you. Because the world is just big, everybody is just minding their jobs. They have got enough in their plates. That's not the way life should be. We have to be aware about the mental health or any emotional health, and we have to also take care of the people around us. That's all I'm saying. If we empower each other, if we know each other, if we understand each other, like my grandma used to understand the rest of the neighbors and the family who's weak, who's going through what, we can just also do our best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful conclusion. Yeah. Here, I would add a bit to it to Mr. Ash Mufare, as we all are mentioning him, and it's a gratitude for him. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. And behind Mr. Ash Mufare, his mother has stood very strong. I would like to thank his mother. Because of his mother, we all are sitting together. That's what I believe. Had it been that his mother was not very strong, as he always says about his mother, right? So I really have a gratitude for her today. Because of her, we have the best CEO of the world, the best person. I don't believe there would be anybody else than Mr. Ash Mufare. Thank you so much, Mr. Ash Mufare, for creating such a beautiful concept, which is on passive. Here we are free. The women are safe and secure. Not only wealth would be a byproduct and secondary thing, but here we are talking about such beautiful topics where we are trying to empower every woman. Because for you, the women are special. For you, every woman on this earth can be one Mother Teresa. And thank you so much for giving us this beautiful "Oh woman" concept, coming future. So we are trying to move on from we women to getting on to the "Oh woman." And behind every woman, now we would have one brother, which is Mr. Ash Mufare. So thank you so much. A lot of gratitude. And this is my conclusion, the ending note, that yes, we love Mr. Ash Mufare, every sister, brand ambassadors, we love you. Neera, ending note from you.
यस व्यूअर्स, अभी जो मेन लास्ट कंक्लूजन यहाँ पे आ रहा है कि पहली बात तो ये कि भाई फिर से हम कहते हैं कि अपना जो ये प्रेजेंट जो टाइम है उसे जीना सीखो, उसे उभरना सीखो, सेल्फ टॉक करना सीखो. सेल्फ टॉक क्या होती है कि यस आई कैन डू इट, यस आई कैन डू इट, आई एम अ बेटर पर्सन, आई एम नॉट अलोन. एंड बस ये चीजें जब आप समझ जाते हो, जब आप किसी के साथ चल के इतने सारी हम जो जितनी भी वुमेन्स यहाँ पे है, वी आर सिस्टर्स. हम किसी से भी बात कर सकते हैं, चाहे वो फैमिली में कीजिए, बाहर कीजिए, ऑन पैसिव की जितनी इतनी बड़ी फैमिली है, सबके साथ कहीं पे भी शेयर कीजिए, अपने आप को बाहर निकालिए अगर आप किसी ऐसी सिचुएशन में हैं तो. और अभी हम सब कहना चाह रहे हैं, अभी रेखा मैम ने जैसे कहा कि यश हमारे ऐश वैसे तो देखा जाए कहते हैं कि हर एक सक्सेसफुल आदमी के पीछे एक औरत का हाथ रहता है, लेकिन हम ये कहेंगे कि यस उनकी लाइफ में भी अगर किसी का हाथ है तो उनकी ये जो इतनी बिग थॉट, इतना जो बड़ा विजन उन्होंने देखा है, उनके पीछे भी उनकी मदर का बहुत सपोर्ट रहा है. उनकी जो विजन जो हमारे लिए जो सक्सेसफुल लाइफ के लिए आज आगे हम ये विजन उनका मिशन देख रहे हैं कि यस आज अगर हम सारी ऑन पैसिव की जितनी भी फैमिली सिस्टर्स हैं, हमारे पीछे हमारे ब्रदर ऐश मुफारे सर का हाथ है. ये ग्रैटिट्यूड हमारी सारी ऑन पैसिवियन सिस्टर्स का उनके लिए पूरी लाइफ रहेगा. और इवन की हमारी जनरेशन टू जनरेशन जो है उनका इसी तरीके से ग्रैटिट्यूड फील करता रहेगा. सो आज मुझे इस टॉपिक पे बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा. व्यूअर्स, आप खुद सोचें कि यस अगर कुछ भी है लाइफ में, जीना सीखिए, अपनी किसी भी सिचुएशन से कैसे जीतना है, किसी से बात कीजिए, सबसे पहले अपने आप को पहचानिए कि हु are you? Basically, अपने आप को पहचानिए, अपने आप को खुश रखने की कोशिश कीजिए. यहाँ पे आज का conclusion यही निकलता है. यही conclude करके over to Rekha ma'am. We are so in it to win it.
Thank you so much. So let's call it a day today. It was wonderful experience to be with you, Amina, sharing such a beautiful, beautiful journey of yours. Yasmin, I would like to thank you as well. Verona, you my sister. There is not even a single day we don't speak to each other. You know, there is a bond, a sister bond. And that is the reason we have started this show. We Women to All Women on an international basis. Every Saturday it takes place. Next Saturday, we would be meeting approximately same time with the same topic. But yes, we may have few more new faces with us who would join us, and then we will start from there. I would really, really appreciate from all the brand ambassadors, viewers, those who are watching us live, to please leave comments, because your comments would be very, very important for us to know where we stand, right? As of today's discussion, where or what you would like to be to include in the next session, so that we can continue and have those questions being answered on the show. So thank you so much. And we women to all women. You can all say that.
Yes, thank you. Last, I just want to say all my sisters who are being with us tonight, and thank you very much for coming here. And we are so in it to win it, and फिर वही है, हम सारे viewers को कहते हैं कि yes, आज जाएंगे तो next Saturday को फिर से आएंगे, और फिर से इसी तरीके से जो आज सेशन हुआ है, ये फिर से next Saturday इसी तरीके से again repeat होने वाला है next session, second part. So we women to all women.
Thank you, everyone. Let's call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. We are so in it to win it. Everyone can just have that said.
We are so in it to win it.
Thank you so much. Meet you next Saturday, everyone.
Okay, thank you, my sister. See you again.